Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something that has the power to change your entire life in a matter of days, your internal dialogue. You see, most people don't realize that the words they speak to themselves are more powerful than anything anyone else could say to them. And yet, we often speak to ourselves in ways that limit us, that hold us back, that make us question our worth. But here's the truth: the way you talk to yourself determines the life you live. If you can change how you speak to yourself, you can change the course of your entire destiny. What you say to yourself on a daily basis forms the foundation of your reality. Your thoughts influence your actions, and your actions create your results. That means if you want to transform your life, it starts with transforming the way you talk to yourself. For just 3 days, I want you to challenge yourself to speak words of affirmation and purpose. Speak life into your vision. Speak strength into your weaknesses. Speak courage into your fears. For 3 days, I want you to talk to yourself like you believe in yourself, like you know that everything you need to succeed is already inside of you. You see, when you speak words of affirmation, you're not just repeating empty statements. You are aligning your mind, body, and spirit with your purpose. When you say, "I am capable," you're not just talking about your ability to do things. You're declaring to the universe that you are ready to take on what's coming. When you say, "I am worthy," you're affirming that you deserve success, that you deserve love, and that you deserve happiness. When you say, "I am enough," you're sending a powerful message to your subconscious that you do not need to seek validation from others, because the value you seek is already within you. Now, let me be clear. This isn't just about saying positive things to yourself. It's about shifting your mindset. It's about recognizing that negative self-talk is the enemy of progress. The more you tell yourself you can't do something, the more you reinforce a belief in your limitations. But the moment you replace that negativity with empowering conversations, "I am capable of overcoming any challenge," you begin to shift the very energy that surrounds you. You begin to tap into a power that was always there but waiting to be unlocked. And here's the key: consistency. It's one thing to say positive things once in a while, but it's a whole different thing to make this a practice. That's why I'm asking you to commit to doing this for 3 days. Just 3 days. Speak to yourself with love, respect, and belief for 3 days, and watch how your mind starts to shift. I'm not saying that in 3 days you'll have everything figured out, but you will start to see a difference in how you feel, how you act, and how you approach the challenges in front of you. In 3 days, you'll begin to realize that you have more control over your life than you ever thought possible. Now, after 3 days, I want you to evaluate the impact of your new self-talk. Reflect on how you feel about yourself. Do you feel more confident, more capable, more driven? That's the power of positive self-talk. But don't stop there. 3 days is just the beginning. Continue to build this habit, because the more you speak to yourself like you are capable, worthy, and enough, the more you will believe it. And when you truly believe it, nothing can stop you. So I challenge you today, take the next 3 days and speak to yourself with intention. Speak to yourself like you're the person you're becoming, not the person you were. Speak to yourself like you've already won. Speak to yourself like your dreams are not only possible, but inevitable. Your words have power, and with the right words, you can create a life beyond your wildest imagination. It all starts with how you talk to yourself. And if you can master that, there's no limit to what you can achieve. The power of self-talk is something we often overlook, but let me tell you this: your inner dialogue is shaping your life, whether you're conscious of it or not. Every day, every moment, you're speaking to yourself, and those words are influencing your mindset, your actions, and ultimately the life you're living. The words you say to yourself are not just thoughts passing through your mind. They are shaping your destiny, molding your character, and determining the course of your success or failure. Think about it for a second. The things you say to yourself when you wake up in the morning, are they words of encouragement or words of defeat? Do you wake up thinking, I'm going to have a great day? Or do you wake up already defeated, thinking about all the problems that lie ahead? The reality is that the words you speak to yourself have a profound effect on how you approach the world and how the world responds to you. If you wake up with a mindset that you are capable, that you are strong, and that you are deserving of success, then you are setting yourself up for a life of victory. But if you wake up with a defeated mindset, telling yourself that today is going to be hard or that you're not good enough, you're giving power to those thoughts and you're programming yourself for failure before you even take the first step. Self-talk is like the programming that runs in the background of your life. If the programming is filled with negativity and self-doubt, then that's exactly what your life will reflect. But if the programming is filled with positive affirmations, confidence, and belief in yourself, you will begin to see the world around you change. You'll begin to attract opportunities. You'll begin to make decisions with conviction. You'll begin to take actions that lead you closer to your dreams. But it's not just about positive thinking. It's about consciously taking control of your thoughts. You have the power to shape your own narrative. If you find yourself thinking negatively or doubting your abilities, challenge those thoughts. Replace them with empowering truths. You are not defined by the mistakes of your past. You are not limited by the opinions of others. You are not bound by fear. You are capable of achieving greatness. Speak those words to yourself every day, and over time you will start to believe them with every fiber of your being. Your actions will follow your thoughts, and soon enough you will see a transformation in your life that you once thought was impossible. This is the power of self-talk, the ability to influence your future with the words you speak to yourself today. Every great achievement, every victory begins with a thought. And every thought starts with the words you tell yourself. If you want to live a life of success, happiness, and fulfillment, it starts with your internal dialogue. Speak to yourself like you're the person you want to become. Speak to yourself like you already have what you desire. Speak to yourself like the world is on your side. Because let me tell you this, if you start believing it, the world will start to respond in kind. Words are not just sounds, they are powerful forces that shape our lives. You see, every word you speak carries with it an intention. Every affirmation, whether positive or negative, sends out a message to the universe, to those around you, and most importantly, to yourself. What you say becomes part of who you are. So the first step to transforming your life begins with transforming your words. When you speak words of affirmation and purpose, you are speaking your future into existence. Think about it. When you say, I am capable, you are not just acknowledging your ability in the moment, but you are setting a belief in your subconscious mind that no matter the challenges ahead, you have what it takes to succeed. Every time you say those words, you are reinforcing the belief that you can overcome any obstacle, that you have the strength to face what is to come. Those words of affirmation become the foundation on which you stand. They give you the confidence to move forward when everything around you might be telling you to stop. But it's not just about speaking words that affirm your capabilities, it's about speaking words that align with your purpose. Your purpose is the driving force of your life, the reason you get up every morning and face the world. When you speak with purpose, when you declare what you are striving for, you are putting your entire being into alignment with that goal. You are telling the universe, the people around you, in your own spirit, this is who I am and this is where I'm going. Purpose gives you direction, And when you speak with that sense of purpose, it's like lighting a fire that can't be extinguished. In moments of doubt, when things get hard, your words of affirmation and purpose are the anchor that keeps you grounded. When life starts to throw its challenges at you, it's easy to get lost in the noise. You can be distracted by the opinions of others, by your own self-doubt, or by external circumstances. But when you speak words of affirmation and purpose, you are reminding yourself of your path. You are reminding yourself that your journey is greater than the temporary setbacks you may face. And this is where the real power lies. There is a divine energy in the act of speaking words that align with who you want to become. When you speak those words, you don't just say them, you embody them. You make them part of your identity. You don't just say, I am capable. You live with the certainty that you are capable. You don't just say, I am worthy. You move through life with the grace and assurance that you deserve every success that comes your way. These words are not just to be spoken, they are to be felt, to be believed, and to be lived. Your words become a reflection of your inner state. And when your inner world aligns with the words you speak, there is nothing that can stop you. The power of words is limitless when they come from a place of belief. What you speak about yourself will shape the way others see you, and more importantly, it will shape the way you see yourself. When you affirm your worth, your value, your potential, you are creating a life that aligns with your highest self. Your words become a self-fulfilling prophecy. They create your future, your reality, your destiny. So I urge you today, take control of the words you speak. Begin to affirm your greatness. Begin to speak with purpose. Every word you say is a seed that will eventually grow into something powerful, something beautiful. And when those words are spoken with faith, with belief, with unwavering conviction, they will transform not only your life, but the world around you. Speak words of affirmation and purpose every day and watch how your life unfolds in ways you never thought possible. Your words are that powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. How do you talk to yourself when no one is around? How do you speak to yourself in the quiet moments when the world is silent and only your thoughts are left? For most people, these are the moments that reveal the true nature of their inner dialogue. If you listen closely, you'll hear a voice that tells you you're not good enough, that you can't achieve your goals, that you'll never be able to make it. These thoughts, the negative ones, are the ones that keep people stuck. They prevent them from rising to the greatness that they were born for. They hold them back. But what if I told you that you have the power to change this? What if I told you that you can take control of the words you speak to yourself and begin a new chapter where empowering conversations become the foundation of your success? Now, the first step in shifting from negative self-talk to empowering conversations is understanding the power of your words. Words are not just sounds we make with our mouths, they are the building blocks of our reality. Everything you've achieved in your life or failed to achieve started with a thought. And those thoughts were shaped by the words you say to yourself. When you speak negative words to yourself, you are setting yourself up for defeat before you even take a step forward. But when you start to change the narrative, when you begin to speak words of empowerment, you shift your entire perspective. I want you to understand that this shift is not just about replacing one negative thought with a positive one. It's about making a conscious decision to speak life into your situation, into your dreams, into your potential. You see, the world is filled with people who let fear, doubt, and negativity take over their minds. They let the harsh words from others, and even worse, the harsh words from within, dictate their lives. But those who rise above the noise, those who find success and fulfillment, are the ones who take control of their inner dialogue. They're the inner ones who say, I am more than capable. I am worthy of success. I am powerful beyond measure. Shifting from negative self-talk to empowering conversations begins with awareness. You must first recognize the harmful words you're speaking to yourself. Think about the conversations you're having with yourself on a daily basis. Are they filled with encouragement or are they filled with limitations? Do you tell yourself that you can achieve anything? Or do you tell yourself that you'll never measure up? Acknowledge the negative thoughts when they arise, but don't let them dictate your actions. The key is not to fight against the negative thoughts, but to replace them with something more powerful. You can't erase negativity by ignoring it, but you can overpower it with positivity, action, and belief in your ability to change. When you begin to speak empowering words to yourself, you begin to shift your mindset. You begin to see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. You start to look at setbacks as learning experiences rather than failures. You start to realize that no matter what happens, you are capable of bouncing back, of adjusting, of overcoming. The most successful people in the world aren't the ones who never fail, they're the ones who fail, get back up, and keep moving forward. And this ability to persevere is rooted in the empowering conversations they have with themselves. But let's be real for a moment, this won't always be easy. There will be days when your self-talk is anything but positive. There will be days when doubt creeps in and tries to take control. But this is where your discipline comes in. This is where your commitment to speaking life over yourself becomes crucial. Even on the tough days, you need to make the conscious choice to speak encouragement over your life. Remind yourself of your strengths, your potential, and your past victories. Speak with confidence that you have the tools to overcome whatever comes your way. It's in those moments of struggle that your true strength is revealed, and it all starts with the words you say to yourself. Remember, the way you speak to yourself is the way you teach others to treat you. When you stop accepting negativity from within, you begin to set a standard for how you expect others to treat you as well. You teach people how to value you by valuing yourself first. When you stop entertaining thoughts of doubt and insecurity, you start demanding respect from the world around you. Your life will begin to reflect the empowering conversations you have with yourself. And as you begin to embody this mindset, you'll see that your circumstances will begin to shift. Opportunities will open up. Doors will begin to unlock that you never thought possible. All because you decided to change the narrative, to speak life over your future, and to take control of the power that is within you. So I challenge you today, don't allow the negativity to dominate your life. Don't let self-doubt and fear dictate the direction of your future. Instead, speak to yourself like you're already the person you're striving to become. Speak to yourself like you have already achieved your dreams. Speak to yourself with the strength, power, and belief that you are destined for greatness. The moment you start doing this is the moment your life will begin to transform. Because when you change the words you speak, you change the world you live in. There is an undeniable truth that everyone must come to terms with success. Growth and transformation don't happen overnight. They happen through consistency. There's power in repetition and showing up, even when it feels like the progress isn't as fast as you hoped. Most people, they want instant results, the fast route to success, the shortcut. But here's the thing, nothing lasting ever comes from shortcuts. The things that really matter, personal growth, wealth, peace, happiness, those things require time, effort, and most importantly, consistency. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've been trying. I've put in the work. Why isn't it happening faster? It's a common struggle. It's easy to feel discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but that's where most people miss the point. They're looking for quick wins, quick fixes, and when they don't get them, they quit. The real question isn't about when the results will show up. The real question is, will you keep showing up long enough to see those results? This is where the power of the 3-day challenge comes in. Think about it. Anyone can commit to something for 3 days. It doesn't matter what you're working on, whether it's personal development, health, building a business, or breaking bad habits. If you can commit to just 3 days of consistent effort, you've already won half the battle. It's not about how much you do in those 3 days. It's about proving to yourself that you can commit, that you can stay focused, and that you can show up. What 3 days of consistent effort does is it breaks down the barriers in your mind. It's like creating a new habit or rewiring your brain to start thinking differently. For 3 days, you commit to doing one thing, focusing on one goal, no matter what. And after those 3 days, you'll find something has shifted. You'll feel different. You'll feel stronger. You'll feel more confident because you did what you said you would. You didn't let distractions, excuses, or doubts get in your way. That's the power of consistency. 3 days might seem small, but the impact of those 3 days is huge. 3 days is enough to establish a foundation, to set a rhythm, to prove to yourself that consistency works. That's how small wins snowball into bigger victories. That's how you build the momentum that keeps you going when things get tough. It's easy to start, but it's the commitment to stay consistent, even in the face of adversity, that will set you apart from everyone else. Imagine what would happen if you treated every goal, every aspiration, every challenge like a 3-day commitment. No distractions, no excuses, just pure focused effort. You do this and you start to see results. Those 3 days turn into 6, then 9, then a full month. The next thing you know, you've built a new habit, a new mindset, a new approach to life, and that's where the real magic happens. When you embrace consistency, you're not just waiting for success to show up, you're actively creating it. You're not sitting back hoping things will change. You're making the changes happen day by day, action by action, step by step. And when you look back after a few months, after a year, you'll realize that those small, consistent steps turn into something monumental. You've transformed, you've grown, and you've achieved things you once thought were impossible. Consistency is not glamorous, it's not flashy, it doesn't get instant recognition, but it works. It's like laying brick after brick, building something that will stand the test of time. And every time you show up, every time you keep your commitment to yourself, you're laying another brick, building your future, your success, your dreams. So, take the 3-day challenge seriously. Commit to showing up for just 3 days. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and watch how the power of consistency can change your life. Because when you can prove to yourself that you can stick with something for 3 days, you've proven to yourself that you can stick with it for 3 months, 3 years, and beyond. That's where the magic happens. That's where the results show up. And that's where you will find your success. Let me leave you with this: the journey to success, growth, and transformation is not marked by one big leap, but by the consistent steps you take day in and day out. The 3-day challenge is more than just a temporary commitment. It's a testament to your ability to start, to persist, and to follow through. It's in those small, consistent actions where you'll find the power to move mountains. When you commit to showing up for just 3 days, you prove to yourself that you can do anything. You begin to see that consistency, though sometimes quiet and unnoticed, has a power that far exceeds the loud, fleeting moments of instant success. And as those 3 days turn into 6, 6 into 12, and on, you will realize that you've built a foundation for success that will stand firm no matter what obstacles come your way. So don't wait for the perfect conditions. Don't wait for the right time. Start today. Take action. Stay consistent. And know that with each passing day, with each challenge you face, you are building something incredible. The power of consistency, though simple, is unmatched. And if you embrace it, your life will never be the same.